Hello, welcome to CLSB Politics. Sean Briscoe speaking. So today we're going to talk about the U.S. Senate seat for Nebraska. This one's really kind of interesting. If you're familiar with my channel, I don't talk a lot about third-party candidates, but Nebraska's got one for U.S. Senate that's actually moving the needle. The Democrats aren't putting anyone up, so not a lot going on that front. But I thought this is probably one of the more weird, interesting Senate races going on right now. So, needless to say, Nebraska's red. It's crazy red. There is a congressional seat that I've actually talked about a little bit. The Nebraska second congressional in Omaha that I think is absolutely up for grabs this cycle. I think the Democrats are going to flip it. But that's really the only thing I could find in all of Nebraska that the Democrats are going to be able to grab. And then I started doing some research. And as you can see, Nebraska's pretty uniformly white, which isn't really that much of a surprise. And my research started, digging around, and I there's a lot of talk going on about an independent candidate. But first, like and subscribe if you haven't. You can go to my website, clsbpolitics.com. That's where you can find, if you're thinking about running for office or you're running for office and you're looking for someone to do some metrics for you, tell you what, come up, build you out a plan for your field program, whatever. I do a lot of general consulting, so you can check me out there. I'm also on YouTube, Blue Sky, Instagram, Substack, and TikTok. If you'd like to donate to this channel, you can do it through my PayPal, which is the QR code's right there, or you can go to my YouTube page and there's a link, or you can become a member of my Substack subscription service. And that's going to get really, really interesting next month. That's where a lot of my shows are going to be put up first and then later on published on YouTube. So you'll be able to see the polling and all the interviews and everything that's going to be coming on this next year. You can see it all right there. Definitely worth checking out. Okay, real quick, I'm going to blow this up just a little bit so we can, all get a better view. So there's a Dan Osborne is a candidate I really want to talk about because Pete Ricketts is the Republican, and he's raised $1.1 million, which actually isn't very much for a Senate candidate. Where on the other hand, a third-party nonpartisan candidate like Dan Osborne, who's running kind of as an independent, $500,000 for a U.S. Senate race in a state the size, population, demographics of Nebraska. There's something going on there. It's a R+6 right now, but that R+6, the math I've been seeing is that Osborne's got a solid chance because there's so many disenfranchised Republicans, and then the Democrats don't really have a dog in this hunt, so they're going to go to anyone but a Republican. And Nebraska is an agriculture state, and the tariffs have just been tearing them apart. So my feeling is this even though it's an R+6, it would not surprise me if the independent took this seat. This seat's definitely up for grabs, and it's definitely in play. Not necessarily for the Democrats, but the Republicans are in a world of trouble. And that's not the only state I've found. So I'm putting these out one a day, but we get to North Carolina in a few days. You're going to see some really interesting numbers. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Appreciate everyone. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.